Hi guys! So it's the day before I am flying to Mexico and I'm so excited, but I thought that I would start this vlog now, today, because I'm just sort of going through like the last minute bits of getting ready for my flight and yeah, everything that I need to do before I go in relation to COVID and stuff. So if you're planning on going to Mexico from the UK, then this is I guess what you need to do. So excuse the state of me, I didn't really feel like getting ready, to be honest, so I just put on a top. I'm currently just sorting out all my memory sticks so that they actually have memory on them, just like taking things off, backing them up, just getting all that ready. So my layover is in Spain and I need to fill in a passenger form, an online version and I think a paper version as well. I'm not 100% sure if I need both, but I'm going to do both anyway. I have just filled in the online passenger form. It took me like 5-10 minutes, it's not too difficult. They just ask you basic questions about where you're traveling, will you be in Spain for longer than 24 hours, and where you're coming from, what countries you've been in the last, was it 10 days? So it's just very simple questions, very easy to fill out. I have to upload them onto the airline website. So I'm flying from London to Madrid with Ryanair and they require you to upload these onto your, like, not onto your boarding pass, just onto your account. I've downloaded my boarding pass, I checked in because as well with Ryanair, okay, I just read this. If you don't check in online, you might have to pay £55 at the airport to check in. Like, how ridiculous. Like, Ryanair are like, oh, they're such a scam. Like, I just hate them because they try and get every little bit of money off you as they possibly can. It's just ridiculous. It's an absolute joke, to be honest, the whole thing. I had to pay for priority boarding because my bag is hand luggage size, but not Ryanair hand luggage size. So I had to pay for priority boarding to be able to take it on board without having to pay like the 50 something pounds for a checked in luggage. It's just I just hate Ryanair. But yeah, just doing the last few bits. So I'm going to show you what I'm doing today and then we're going to go to the airport. So I've sorted out my insurance last night. This morning I got my return flight for Mexico because you need, well, whether they ask you for it or not, that's another question, but on the Gov website it tells you that you do need to have a return flight. It's just for immigration, just to prove that you're not trying to illegally move to Mexico and overstay your visa, because you do get a 180-day tourist visa when you go to Mexico, so you can literally stay there for half a year without needing to do anything. You can get around it a few ways. You can obviously book a return flight, but I was thinking of just booking a return flight anyway and making it a flexi ticket. But then this morning I thought, actually that's really stupid, because if Mexico goes on the red list, I don't want to pay £1,700 for a quarantine hotel, even though I am still planning on flying home from Mexico because it's the cheapest, and just I would like to go back there at the end of my trip to explore like other parts of Mexico. So yeah, I'm planning on flying home from Mexico anyway, but I don't want to book it just in case it does change onto the red list. I don't want to pay £1,700 for a quarantine hotel for 2 weeks. So I'm not booking the flight because obviously then I would have to fly home from a different country and then I'll have wasted that flight, because pretty sure flexi passes only allow you to change the dates and not the location that you fly from. Not 100% sure on that, but I don't really want to risk it. What I have decided to do is you can actually book an onwards travel ticket through a travel agent and they will cancel it for you after you've used it. Or is it a travel agent or whatever? It's just a travel website. So it's a real ticket and like you do actually have the booking, but I think they just go through the whole cancellation process, because you can do it yourself and book a flight and then get the refund. But I'm still waiting for a refund from a flight from before COVID. So it's been like a year and 4 months since I flew home from Australia and I still haven't got the refund yet. So I don't really want to risk doing that and having to wait this long again for a refund. So I have decided to do the version where you pay like, I think it was $12, that's about £9. Yes, so that's what I've done this morning. Hello guys, I am whispering because right now it is about 4 AM, but I'm going to Mexico today and I'm so excited. It still doesn't feel real, if I'm honest, but yeah, definitely ready to get out of this country. I need to basically sort out the last couple of bits and then I'm off to the airport. Oh my gosh, I have not been in an airport in so long. I'm so excited, but also so worried that I've forgotten something because there's so much to sort out, and it's also been so long since I travelled, so let's see how this goes. Also, my hair is still wet because I washed it at about 1:30 in the morning and it's still wet. Don't know how to feel about that, waking up with wet hair. Oh my goodness, okay, so I've made it to Mexico. I'm in my hostel. That's gonna be my bed, but it's not been made yet. But yes, that was a little bit of a stressful journey, but then quite smooth at the same time. In Madrid, I did need the health pass and I did need to show proof of an onward flight. And then in Mexico, I didn't need to do the immigration form before because we did it on the plane. And then that was all fine. I did need to show proof of both vaccines when I was getting on the plane to Madrid. So when I was in England, that's about it. It was actually quite easy. I was stressing over nothing really, but there's no lockers in here and the lockers are outside and I don't know how I feel about that. I think just setting up our stuff in the shade because it is very, very hot today. But yeah, definitely need to go for a swim. Floating around in the water, so it wasn't like the most amazing, but just it was so warm and just nice to sit in there for ages. I've come back in the shade now because I need to try and stay out of the sun so I don't burn. I am wearing sun cream, but just need to be extra careful. It is my first day in Mexico, but yeah, no, that was nice to actually be on a beach again. Okay guys, so I've just got on the bus to Tulum. I don't know if you can hear me very well. Leaving Cancun. It's been really lovely here actually, and I am looking forward to coming back at the end of my trip. I think I will fly home from Cancun just so that I can see the whole peninsula. Yeah, I'm heading to Tulum now. I don't know exactly how long I'll be there. I've currently got 4 days booked at the hostel. Thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you are planning on heading to Mexico at any point, I hope you found it helpful with like the travel restrictions and things that you need to do at the moment. It was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I was stressing for nothing really. I had done everything that I needed to do. I just thought that I would have like a surprise where there was something that I forgot, but I didn't. I managed to do everything.